Hi, in today's video, I want to talk about three things I like to see in a good grip that gives us good ability to control that face and also the ability to produce leverage and produce power. So there's three things I like to see. Obviously, there's different swing styles, different grip styles, but if you control these three elements or three alignments in terms of the grip, you're going to be able to really control that face and then produce good power. So the first one I like to see is in terms of the left hand, the top hand, is the grip very much in the finger. So I want you to have that ability to grip that club and rotate it and grip it and rev it in that way. That's really going to help us to control that face and open it and close it. Obviously, primarily square that face up in the downswing and close it from its position at the top into the downswing and be able to rev it. So really getting that grip in the fingers. I don't want it to grip too much in the palm. Obviously, putting wise, I quite like that because again, it stabilizes that face. But in the golf swing, we need that face to rotate in the downswing. So again, in the fingers, you get that sensation. Really be able to rev it. And I say that's going to allow you to open and close that face. And obviously in the downswing, the big thing, the big key is that closing of that club face. So the second part of the grip I like to see is that the shaft lines up with this part of your wrist. So this is a little bit of a joint there where you can really cock and uncock the wrist. It's sometimes called a snuff box. So you can sort of see that motion. So I like to see that the shaft of the club set up is lined up with that point. So that gives me the ability to lift and drop the club. So cock and uncock the wrist. So I've got the ability in the fingers to be able to open and close the face. And I've got the ability to line that shaft up with the snuff box there. So I can cock and uncock the club. So I've got the up and down motion, the around motion. So I'm really covering two of those areas that can control that club face and also give me leverage to produce power. And then the third element in terms of the grip is the right hand, the bottom hand. I want to see the right hand position very much in a sort of throwing position. So again, I see quite often in lessons that pupils have the grip like that. So it's almost like we're trying to punch something. So we're gripping the club in this way. So from the face on view, it can actually look reasonably well. You've got the knuckles showing, you've got the sort of V pointing this way. Again, the grip from this view is very much in the sort of in the fist, if you like. We want to really be able to hold that club in much more into the fingers. Like say, imagine sort of trying to throw a javelin that type of way, or almost throw a dart, that type of sensation, that the club is much more diagonally across the hand. So you can sort of see that. So again, that gives me again good ability to be able to throw that club around. Again, if the club's in the hand, I can move it. Again, it's hard to really control and produce any speed with that. So we really want to see that the club is much more in the fingers, diagonally across the hand, not this way. Obviously not lined up like I said. Again, I would like to see this in a putt potentially. Again, but not vertically. Say it's almost at 45 degrees across the hand. But again, a good way of feeling that is that we're going to throw that club. You imagine that's like a javelin position. I'll be throwing that in that direction. So with that, and then close your hand around it. So we've got the three elements. We've got the finger grip. That's for the club face. We've got the alignment with the snuff box. That's for the club shaft. And we've got the right hand there again to produce a nice throwing action.